yoni is, the other name is abode, source, womb, or vagina. It is actually contemporary to the penis, the Shiva, the god who is there. The god is there, and the contemporary part is yoni. So we have always been worshipping this, but we are not talking about these things. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Dinesh, for this generous introduction. Dr. Nikhil, this introduction, that kind of introduction, Dr. Ragini is sitting here. Lady Dawn तो वो हैं, हम लोग तो उनके बस खाली शिष्य हैं, है ना? शिष्याएं हैं, in fact. And after that spectacular lecture by Dr. Sita Lakshmi Madam, nothing is remaining actually. The fact is that whatever I'm going to just whatever I'm going to quote in this lecture is, I would be taking only a few things, because many things are. I am a cosmetic gynecologist. I'm doing aesthetic practices also, but I am a hardcore obstetrician and a gynecologist first. And then this sexual medicine practice, I was so very much impressed by this, the fact that aesthetic gynecology is incomplete without knowing this sexual medicine. Because whatever we do, we are potentiating, we are vitalizing the genitals of a female, and we are making her sexually potent. So whatever an aesthetic gynecologist is doing is actually practicing sexual medicine. This is my own way of thinking, and this is the message also for everyone. And that is why I did my fellowship with Dr. T.S.S. Rao, sir, and I'm so happy that you are here, sir. So the fact is that the topic given to me was revitalize and restore, vaginal rejuvenation and sexual medicine. So the fact is, sexual health, since morning we are listening about this, so everyone knows the definition, and the fact is that these are the common female sexual dysfunctions. And the first and foremost thing is that all those problems are interrelated. Loss of libido is there, desire disorders, and then orgasmic difficulties. So if a female is not orgasmic, why would she go for any sexual relationship? So the fact is that whatever the question was there, why is this run? Why is this run for sexual? Is this for pleasure or for just for the progeny? The fact is that sexual activities, yes, very well answered by Dr. Nilima Madam, that sexual pleasure is the first and foremost thing, and men are always, they culminate with the pleasure. The final thing is reaching the climax, and that doesn't happen with a female every time. And if it would have been happening with every female every time, तो फिर वो बात ही खत्म हो जाएगी कि आज मेरे सर में दर्द है, आज सारा काम ढेर सारा पड़ा हुआ है, आज मन नहीं है, टाइप वाली चीजें होंगी ही नहीं. So the fact is that there should be some interrelationship, some type of coordination between the couple and the male partner. The main focus is on the male partner. The main role is by the male partner. तो तब जाके जो कपल के बीच का जो सिनेरियो होगा और जो सिंक्रोनाइजेशन होगा, वहाँ पे कभी ये वाली बात ही नहीं आएगी कि नो, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड, माई वाइफ डजंट टेक इंटरेस्ट, माई सेक्शुअल लाइफ इज़ नाउ स्पॉइल्ड, एजिंग आ गई है, एजिंग के साथ सब कुछ डाउन हो गया है. नथिंग लाइक दैट इज़ गोइंग टू हैपन. So the fact is that we, being the gynecologists, being the aesthetic gynecology practitioners and the sexual health experts, are the service providers also. So the things are changing, the society is changing, everybody is there in the society is asking for the newer treatments, and the doctors still are not talking about the sexuality. So things are changing, and you also have to change, otherwise what is going to happen? Initially भगवान हमारे मान जाते थे मोदक से, और आज लोग उन्हें पिज्जा और बर्गर से भी मना ले रहे हैं. Adornment was something like this initially, and later it became like this, and this is also being accepted in our society, and girls are coming with this and for piercing. I just found a video showing the clitoral piercing. So girls are going for that also, and we cannot judge them. Yes, they are asking and you have to do that. You have to learn that. So this kind of adornment is also being accepted in the society, and if you are not aware of that and if you are not learning, so you are just getting behind. And the things are changing like this, the pubic hair versus facial hair. So initially it was like that, and everything is reversed now. So you have to accept that, and you have to accept that, and you have to run with that. So, and marriages also. So the Supreme Court has also given the sanction to this. So हम क्यों पीछे रहेंगे भाई? Society is changing, and sexual health के बारे में अगर लोग बात करते हैं, they need the treatment, we have to give the treatment. But the fact is, why are we talking about revitalizing, restoration of rejuvenational things? And we are saying that this is the newer emerging things, these are the newer demands, actually searching for anti-aging medicine and procedures to look or to make someone beautiful has always been a matter of research since the ancient time. Hamari mythology bhari hui hai. It is full of the facts and sculptures which are showing that yes, sexuality has always been a divine thing. And internal beauty is as important as the external beauty, but talking about the need of taking care of this most important part has always been a big no in the society. Reason may be its intricate association with the sexuality. So the fact is that doctors, even the gynecologists or other fraternities are not talking about the sex. The whole day they are just dealing with the fact that ANCs are in here, 5 months pregnancy, 6 months pregnancies. Yes, counseling sessions are there for contraceptions. But sexuality, what is going to happen to you? The whole body is going to be changed. Mommy makeover concept has come up with the fact that girls, ऐसा बताया जाता है कि now you are just a grown-up female, now you are going to get married. Life बदलने वाली है, everything is going to change now. You are going to be a responsible female. अब तुम्हें अपने husband का ध्यान रखना होगा, family की care करनी होगी, और फिर क्या होता है कि बड़ा frightening सा एक situation आ जाती है. Many females think that क्यों शादी करना है, और उसके बाद babies, तो babies are going to change the whole structure of the body. And how I'll return back, reverse gear कैसे लगेगा? So we have heard that many celebrities even, they went for the surrogacy because they didn't want to attain those changes in their body. So this is the fact. We should tell everyone that yes, these are the changes, but sexuality is not going to suffer, it is not going to hamper. You have to learn, you have to celebrate every event in your life. And the sexuality is something which is going to remain as it is, always, throughout the life. So actually, this is the irony, as our mythology is full of praisings and worshippings of the most creative parts of human body. As you know, Yoni Pujan has always been there. Yoni is, the other name is abode, source, womb, or vagina. It is actually contemporary to the penis, the Shiva, the god, who is there, the god is there, and the contemporary part is yoni. So we have always been worshipping this, but we are not talking about these things. In our clinics even, in our society, to baat ki baat hai, awareness create karne ki jo zarurat hai, that awareness is needed among our doctors first. So that each and every one should be knowing that yes, we have to take care of that also in our patients. Like she has delivered and now she just want to talk about what is going to happen to her sexual life, and we are so busy in dealing with our so many patients that this part of thing, like Sita Lakshmi madam has started doing sexual practice only. She has been a sexual health expert, but all of us cannot do that. So we can incorporate such counselings in our regular practices. So as I was discussing, in Assam, Kamakhya Devi temple is the most powerful Shakti Peeth in India, and this is because here the vagina of goddess Sati fell. So we are just worshipping this place where vagina was there, and we are not talking about this again. So Yoni Pujan has always been a fact, a matter of pride for us, for our country. And this picture, this is something very special. This is Lajja Gauri in Alampur, India, where the goddess is exposing her vagina. This is the recreational part. And this type of picture was the most prosperous part. This was indicative of the fact that this society is the most prosperous one, and the same comparable pictures were found in European, Spanish parts, in few streets. This is known as Sheila Najij. You can Google and you can get it. So these pictures, wherever they were sculpted, those areas were the richest parts, most prosperous ones, most recreational ones, and these were worship. These private parts, genitalia, were something to worship. Yoni exercises, they have always been there in our practices, in our mythology, and also yoni yoga, this kind of just pelvic rehabilitation sort of thing. I was visiting Sun Temple in Cuttack, and there I found, वहाँ पे एक picture था, the guide was telling कि ma'am ध्यान से देखिए, there was a vessel, a big vessel, and some fumes were coming out, and a lady was standing over that like this. So in ancient practices also, some rejuvenational processes were given, this type of therapy was given to the ladies who had just delivered. So rejuvenational things, recreational things have always been in our practices. It is nothing new. The newer concepts, the newer treatments are there. Yeah, they are just adding on to our regular practices, but they have always been there. And फिर क्या हुआ कि हमारी सोसाइटी ने इस पे बात करना छोड़ दिया, and धीरे से ये स्लिप होके हमारे हाथों से आगे जाने लगा, और आयुर्वेदिक उपाय and different kinds of, फिर थोड़ा सा और split हुआ, and then it went into the fact that those who are झोला छाप practice में चले गए. I am just skipping that. I just missed that slide. कि yes, now nobody else is talking about that. Yes, many psychiatrists and many sexual health experts are here, but still in every city there is a big, बड़ा सा, हर शहर में एक है जहाँ पे कि I should not say that they are non-MBBS maybe, but they are practicing something very special and people are going in large numbers to them. And our regular practitioners who are actually practicing sexual health, they are not getting that number of patients. Why? Why is it so? Why the society is not accepting the fact that yes, if he or she is suffering from some sexual problems, there are doctors, educated ones, big clinics and bigger things. And here it was very encouraging by Dr. Sita Lakshmi Madam. Yes, it should be promoted everywhere. So our field, the cosmetic gynecology, I told you that yes, we have learned from our ancient practices and just we have entered into the modern practices. And here we have got our treatments which are trophic, targeted, functional, immediate and psychological as well as sexual. So the tender care is the aim for vaginal rejuvenation, and it is the era of designer vagina. Designer vagina, people are talking about this, people are girls are asking about this, they are Googling and they are going to the doctors who are actually some far apart ones. They are not going to the nearer ones because they want to keep everything private, secret, and that is why hymenoplasties are coming to the aesthetic practitioners now. So the armamentarium which we are having has got chemical peels, hair reduction, botulinum toxin for vaginismus. There has been a long discussion on vaginismus, but last a few remaining filtered patients are there who are actually not being treated by any kind of treatment, and they are dedicated for the consummation. They want everything, they want to do everything for the consummation, and still there is spasticity, and in those filtered, nano-filtered cases, this botulinum toxin is something wonderful and it is doing wonders. In few patients of mine, I have got a very good results. So vulval fillers, energy-based devices, PRP and stem cells, which are actually the rejuvenational ones, the regenerative ones, and genital threads, and different kind of surgeries we are providing. So one should know, we should start from the hyperpigmentation, which is there with some aging or with childbirth or something, the hyperpigmentation of genital parts, hyperpigmented tummy, abdomen, and girls are, and females are much concerned for that कि ये जाएगा कैसे मैम, pregnancy हो गई, बच्चा तो हो गया, but मेरा ये पेट वेट कब ठीक होगा. So one should know about this, the Fitzpatrick scale, and we have to tell our patients, counsel our patients that yes, you are having this kind of skin. The skin type is from type 1 to type 6. Type 1 is the fairest one, type 6 is the darkest one, and in India, we can get each and every from type 2 to type 5 type of skin, and there we have to counsel that yes, with our treatments, you may reverse back by one type only. If you are having type 4 skin, then we can add on some kind of treatment which may help to go back to one type behind. Like type 4 can be converted into type 3 into type 2, but this is not going to happen. The type 5 is going to be the type 2 kind of skin. So in ancient practices, this kind of hyperpigmentation was treated by, like quickly, it has been found that Queen Cleopatra was using milk, Chinese used ground pearl, ancient Romans lead, Japanese used to have bird droppings for the depigmentation, and Indians turmeric paste. So what is there? What is there? Some mild acids are there. So these acids do peeling of skin, and the same process is happening in the body regularly, but at a slow and steady pace. So whatever we do with chemical peels. We give the treatment by combined multiple chemical peels in a single paste, or a monotherapy by lactic acid, by glycolic acid sort of things, and they actually peel off the skin and they actually accelerate the healing process of the body itself. So whatever is being done by the body itself. We are just accelerating the process. So there has been history of bleaching since long, and we are also aiding into that. The hair reduction, this is also something, a part of vaginal rejuvenation, vulvovaginal rejuvenation. So these days, waxings and shavings are old stories, and the patients are themselves, they are coming for the laser hair reduction, the laser hair removal. So diode laser is doing wonders in that case. Botulinum toxin, I told you that those nano-filtered cases of vaginismus where nothing is going to help, and this botulinum toxin is going to paralyze the perivaginal muscles, and this is going to aid into the therapy and expedite the therapy also. The time gap by desensitization and by giving multiple sessions of counselings, and then the lady is going to consummate in years. Few patients are like that also. So there, this botulinum toxin is going to help, and we are just injecting into the perivaginal muscles, and we are paralyzing the muscles, and we are making her able to be consummated. And in the regenerative cosmetic gynecology, the journey is having PRP, fillers, and lasers, and different energy-based devices, and fat-derived stem cells, or other like hematopoietic stem cells also. So these therapies are actually the regenerative ones, the regenerative processes. The body also tries to send stem cells in an injured part. So what we are doing, we are giving these regenerative things in a concentrated form into the injured part, and then the healing process is actually accelerated. So different energy-based devices we are having for vulvovaginal rejuvenation. These may be lasers. These days, diode lasers or carbon CO2 laser has been since long. Emsella chair, that is giving the electromagnetic chairs, which are actually producing electromagnetic waves, and males can also be benefited by sitting on this. it has been claimed that erectile dysfunctions are being treated by these chairs, and females, when they are sitting over this, they can do 11,000 Kegels exercises in just 30 minutes. So this is actually for pelvic rehabilitation. And the same as high intensity focused ultrasound machines. They are the tightening machines and they go deeper, and others are carboxytherapy, where we infuse carbon dioxide in the targeted tissue and the tissue is being rejuvenated. So I will be quick. Yes, because time is not there. So lasers and other kind of energy-based devices we are having for the rejuvenation of vaginal epithelium and the vulval skin, for resurfacing of the skin. Fillers are there. Fillers have always been for filling up the gap. Okay. So, like हम पहले थे ना, दूरदर्शन में फिलर्स आया करते थे, थोड़ा सा टाइम है दो प्रोग्राम्स के बीच में तो एक चिड़िया अनेक चिड़िया टाइप चीज़ें आ जाती थी. That kind of fillers are there in aesthetic practices also. So wherever there is lacking, the volume is lacking, we are filling that with fillers. So labial puffing, the lip fillers are there, and other labial puffing is labia majora puffing. So fillers we are applying, I'm just skipping these. This is the case which I have done. The fillers are giving wonderful results. Just a few slides, I'm just skipping, okay? So PRP, we have discussed. PRP is something, the elixir of life. It is potentiating the body's own healing cascade. It is just accelerating the body's own healing cascade, and it is being utilized to revitalize the whole vagina. Yes, O-shots, G-spot augmentation things are there, but we are advocating that the whole vagina is erogenous. So the whole vagina should be rejuvenated by this PRP or stem cells. So we make multiple points in vagina and we just potentiate those points and we make the vagina more erogenous. So genital threads are there. So still in this era we get such cases, the second degree perineal tears, and we are treating this. Hypopigmentation, lifts, and multiple surgeries like hymenoplasty, shaping of labia minora. So in India, designer vagina is not being asked by everyone, but yes, those who are suffering with such kind of anatomies, such kind of structures with them, they need the treatment, and there we do labiaplasty, and we also do the introital correction after normal delivery, the wrong stitching of episiotomy so that there is gaping and the introitus is widened, the sexual life is there hampered. So there the introital correction, the introital tightening is done. So patient's wish is fullness, color and texture. Everything you have to provide. So summary is cosmetic surgery has come a long way from Kefalad to Caudal. Wide range of cosmetic procedures are now possible with regard to the genital region in view of current advancements. So the mind's first step to self-awareness must be through the body. So dear woman, you are an embodiment of divine celebration. More power to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Poonam ma'am, for highlighting how vaginal rejuvenation can restore confidence and comfort, greatly enhancing women's sexual health. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just during lunch session, you can ask. I request our chairpersons to kindly felicitate Dr. Poonam Mishra ma'am.